Hello, and today we're going to take a look at the Technoline WZ-1000, which is a programmable water timer for use in the garden with hose pipes, sprinkler systems, and maybe more advanced irrigation systems, hanging baskets, beds and borders, etc. Okay, so it's from Technoline Germany, and it's the WZ-1000. So it comes in a very nice box, and within the unit, within the box, comes the programmable timer. The instructions and a couple of little tap adapters. Now the unit is intended for use with your standard garden or outdoor water tap, which tends to have the the screw at the bottom. So it comes with a 1-inch tap fitting, screw fitting as standard, but also included in the box is a little converter. So if your outdoor tap is 3/4 inch, okay, screw fitting, you simply use the coupler to take it from the full 1 inch to 3/4 inch. So that's the two standard fittings that you'll get for outdoor garden water taps. Okay, so the other end, that's the water inside, the water out. Again, we've got a 3/4 inch screwed fitting. Now most users will use the standard hosepipe adapter. Well, that's certainly what I use in the garden. So standard hosepipe, click, lock, and away you go. Other users may have a slightly different system, so you may be using an attacher which has got a 3/4 inch screw adapter, or you can use the little coupler if needs be to take it up from 3/4 inch to a 1 inch screw adapter at that end. Okay, as I say, most users will be going straight onto the standard hosepipe connector as such. Okay, now it's a battery operated timer, as you'd imagine. Got a very nice little control panel which we'll use for programming the times, and well, let's just put some batteries in the unit, set up the time, and we'll show you some of the modes. So battery compartment down at the bottom. It's powered by 2 AA batteries, so let's just pop in a couple of AA batteries. Okay, 1, 2, okay, and then pop the battery compartment down nice and snug there. Okay, so you can see the screen's powered up. What we'll do now is we want to program the time. Okay, so we'll turn the unit on, press and hold the power button for a couple of seconds. When it turns, first thing we want to do is set the time here. Because it's timer programmable, it's got to know what time it is, so it knows when to when to come on and off depending on how you've programmed it. So we'll just press and hold the timer button here for a couple of seconds, and you'll see the hour segment flash. There we go. Now then, to program it, it's very neat. We just use this little jog wheel here. You can see the time changing up the top. Okay, so it's very straightforward, quite intuitive once you've done it. So we'll set the time. The time here is just gone 4:30, so let's set that 16. Press the hour button, the timer button to get onto the minute segment, and it's 16:31. Of course, you'll set that to whatever time it is when you're setting it up, but it's 16:31 at the moment. So there we go. Okay, the timer has 2 settings for the time, so you can set it for you might want it to go in the morning and then again in the evening, or you may just want it to go in the morning, so you only have to set or program 1 time, but if you wanted you can program 2, okay, morning, evening, which is quite often what's done. So to program it, all we're going to do is we're going to press the M button to go into program mode. Press the M button for a few seconds, and we'll see that channel 1 is flashing, so we're going to just press that again, and again this is the time it's going to come on at, so we're going to use the jog wheel for the hour. Let's say we want it to come on at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, so let's just run that hour around to 7. Hope you can see it on the screen. I know it's quite small and the light and the reflection might not be perfect, but we'll set that to 7 o'clock. Just going to press the M button again. It's going to jump over to the minutes. So set it for 7:30. Of course, you set it whatever time you like, but just for this demonstration, we'll set it for 7:30. Now we'll see the next section flashing. This is going to determine how long it's going to run to once activated. So it's going to come on at 7:30, how long do we want it to run for? Let's say we'll run for an hour. Okay, now I'm just making up these numbers, you run it for however long you want, but again we're just using the wheel, set that for an hour. In fact, let's set it for an hour and 15 minutes just for demonstration purposes. So an hour, 1 hour and 15 minutes. There you go. Now then, we've set the first time. Now see number 2 is flashing. We can set the second timer, okay, for that day. You may not want to, you may just want it to go once a day. If so, just leave this, just skip on and just leave it blank. But again, for demonstration purposes, let's say we want it to go on at, I don't know, 7 o'clock at night, okay? So let's just press the end button and we'll set the hour there. We'll go for 24-hour clock, so we'll go for 7 o'clock at night, 1900. Let's make it 7:15, in fact, again, just for demonstration purposes, 7:15. Okay, how long do we want it to run for? Let's just leave it running for 30 minutes this time, so we'll set the hour to 0, press the end button, move on to the minutes, and we'll set that to 30. Okay, press the end button again. Now then, this next one, this is hopefully you can see that here up the top here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's just flashing, the little arrows flashing just under number 1. But again, by using the jog wheel, we can change that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. So if we set it to 1, it's going to go every day, once a day. Okay, if we set it to 2, it's going to turn on every second day. If we set it to 3, every third day, 4, every fourth day, 5th day, 6th day, once a week, 7 days. Okay, but let's just set it for 2 days, every other day, and we'll just press M, and that's done. So now we can see from here it's set to go off every second day. It's going to go on at 7:30 in the morning for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, and then it's going to do a second time that same day. It's going to turn on at 7:15 in the evening, and it's going to run for 30 minutes. Now, of course, this is all programmable. You can change it. You might want to change it as the weather changes. If it's particularly hot, you might want to water. If maybe you're going every second day, you might want to go every day. You may want to, adjust the amount of time it's turned on for irrigation wise. So we can just go back at any time, press and hold the M button, and you'll see the 1 will start flashing. So if we want to change the 1, we'll do that. If we wanted to change 2, we'll just move it over to 2, then press the M button. And let's say we wanted this to go a bit later. Let's say we want it to go at 9:15, so we'll just change that to 21:15. And let's say we want it to run for 40 minutes. We'll go in and change that. Okay. So the point here is you can go back at any time and change what you've set it for. Okay. So that's very neat. 2 channels, fully programmable, very nice modern display. Got a nice protective cover there. The unit is IPX4, so it's fully splash proof. Of course, normally a system like this you would take in the winter, but during the summer, it just sits out on the tap, and it's fine. So that is it's pretty much a unit. In fact, there's one little feature I forgot to mention. So let's say the unit is, it's all plumbed in, sitting in the garden, and you want to use the tap out of the different times when it's programmed. You've got a little manual override button. Okay, so if you just press and hold this for a couple of seconds, you'll hear it turn on. Okay, so it turn on, and you'll see up the top here that this is the tap symbol is flashing. That's just indicating it's in manual override mode, and if we do nothing, it's going to run for an hour. 59 minutes. It's counting down from the hour. Okay, you can just leave it and it will switch off automatically after an hour, or we can just press and release the button and it will turn off. Okay, so let's show you that again. We'll just press and hold the manual override button just for a couple of seconds. See, hear it clicks in, and it's going to start counting down manual override when you want to turn it off. But other than that, it's all programmed. It's shown you can go back and change the how you programmed at any time, and there we have it, the Technoline WZ-1000 programmable irrigation system from Technoline, Germany. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.